purchasing, when I don't necessarily want to disclose our inventory level, but we always, we stock what customers need, and in our old system, we would pars, even though that some of them were fixed pars and some were dynamic. The idea is to have what the customers need and when they need it. With Sunsoft, its par levels are set predicated on past history, and we determine how many turns we want on an item. Of course, there's a lot of flexibility in it. But what I will say about it is we've dropped our inventory by about $1 million as a result of efficiency in knowing what to stock and what not to stock. That's been a great savings for us.
At the time we were growing and we kept on accumulating inventory, but we didn't know what we had, where we had it, when it came. We had a perpetual inventory in that we self-managed the inventory system in Excel spreadsheets of serial numbered items. But as far as the small wares and disposables, we do an occasional count and a visual count every so often. I use that loosely to figure out what we had and what we didn't have. We would actually physically go to reconcile our numbers by going out on the floor and checking daily. So a customer goes and asks us, hey, do we have something in stock? We'd have to go to the sales floor and check to effectively give them the answer, because we are always uncomfortable with the number that we had.
We used to have to, I think as most every dealer does, if they want to add an item to the system, they have to do a quick add or they add it manually. So typing in the manufacturer number, typing in all the data, typing in the cost and all those things, and adding it to the system. With Sunsoft now, if I want to add an item from Cambro, all we do is we go up, we choose Cambro as one of the vendors. This is driven from AutoQuotes. It populates a table with everything from Cambro that we don't currently stock, so we don't have redundancy. We put in the item we want, it brings up all the details, we push add, and it adds it to our system, and it's done.
And just the whole serial number tracking, and also having an 80,000 square foot facility and trying to manage $2 to $3 million worth of inventory was almost impossible without a proper accounting system that gave us all the information that we needed. What price we bought it at, when we bought it at, how much is sitting on the shelf at any given time, when we should reorder, and also historical data on what the customer purchased from us. Because with that data, we were able to provide better customer service. Now with TRX, we're very comfortable with the number, but also we do the appropriate thing and go on the sales floor and check if the number is close to zero.
The integration with AutoQuotes. I understand there's other software companies out there that claim to integrate. I haven't experienced them, although whenever I talk to a dealer, I find that the integration isn't that great. With Sunsoft, there's two components of integration that I really like. Actually, technically there's three. Number one is we can now create a quote on AutoQuotes, and then if we're awarded the quote, very simply we export it and import it into Sunsoft, and it creates a sales order. Because the Sunsoft items, there's a link between our item numbers and the protocol that AutoQuotes utilizes. It's an easy import into Sunsoft. If the item doesn't exist, it creates them. It says, here's what we're about to create. We say yes, and the item is now created in the system. So we're not adding all of these items. From there, we simply process the order. The other level of integration with AutoQuotes is pricing updates. Every day, if AutoQuotes, the system checks, and if AutoQuotes pushes a price increase on a manufacturer, we see it on a pull-down menu within the system, and we simply select it, bring up a screen, and we can see all the items we stock, our current price, the suggested price. If necessary, make modifications, push a button, and our prices are now updated.